intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Right up the gut. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
I know you can raise your phone right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling. Because that was a callback to the early days of football with fullbacks. Yeah, fullbacks, not running backs. They were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two. He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He takes it down to the 33. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Staying on the ground with Benson. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling
Andy Borregales sets the kickoff.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows, yeah.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 72. Check out.
Sending him on the dive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
32-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar
Darts looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Darts back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Tag! Viking 18!
Third and short. Gets a game to the tight end. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw inside. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Come on, set! Half the 60, half the 60! Go!
They give it to him again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You think about thoughts and memories that's adding up, like overseas. You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you think had enough.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
60 Eagle! 18, right here!
Third down now. Here's Darts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
70 line!
They'll go. Here's Darts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
on the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60, Buffalo 18. Ready? 60, 19, Lions.
Daniels now against a blitz. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, D. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
18, 5, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's caught. This is Addison. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Back at beginning of 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They give up the gut to Benson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And this is looking familiar, partner. If he's dropped for a loss again, it's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
3rd and long for Daniels. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. You've set it downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. He brings it in. What a call with that double pass. It ends in a touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates!
From the gun, it's Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
60 Maverick! 60.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And he's going to try another deep one here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
70 Rangers, 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On again comes Jake Camarda to punt this away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He manages maybe 3 yards there. Up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
One play action with darts. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offensive line fast. Benson on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the check. Panther 11. 18, rock, trap 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this one doesn't go far. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Johnson there on the tackle. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. A 6-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Now Dart's going to the air. He's on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Gets it out right quick, and he might throw this. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Dart going to go for it on 4th. All in left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
79 Broncos. 79.
Daniels now. Caught by Washington, left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. runners on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, set. 72.
From the gun, here's Dart. It's completed right side. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Somebody got a boy, I know. Somebody got a boy, I know. Watching.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when we were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Hurry, hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
60 Mike. Warriors, 17.
From the red zone on first. Into the hands of Pitts. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.
Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, shot.
Third and long for him here. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down. Dart gonna throw again. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dart setting in the throw here. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Motioning the tight end now.
Hawk 70.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Wide. It's Pitts. There he goes. Right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to 1 late in the third. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call it there for one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darts back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Let's go now. 70 line, hurry, 70.
To throw, here's Dart. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He has room past the 25. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dave, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Dart now against the blitz. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. Wow, Just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Darks looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number 1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Back to throw it. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Benson now from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Design bootleg here. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens going for the win here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Pack the 60.
Firing quickly on the line, Daniels. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Good defensive stand here. They push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Benson. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
To throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. He'll look to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now to throw. Finds a man, right time. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here he is to throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Just gets the 1st and more. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dart gonna throw again. Caught, nice game left side. And he's gonna be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
He spent on the coverage.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Set go.
He's going to throw it again. We've got a screen to the running back. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And a good pickup of 9 there before it gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
They come to the line, trying to push deep downfield. Has it down close, and he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Bengals 49.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
One final shot here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.